it's freezing outside, and unfortunately, this weather can create a disaster for your pipes. But don't you worry, in this video, I'm unlocking the secrets to preventing and thawing frozen pipes like a pro. To prevent frozen pipes on your property. One of the best ways to deal with frozen pipes is by preventing it from happening. Here are some tips and tricks to keep your pipes from freezing. Adding insulation. One of the most important things to do to prevent frozen pipes is to add insulation to specific areas. The most common areas include places like attics and crawl spaces that may have thin walls. It's always a good idea to add insulation to those spots to make sure that the pipes are not affected by the weather. Sealing cracks. Although there are many reasons to seal cracks in the exterior walls, preventing your pipes from freezing is a great reason. By sealing the cracks in the exterior wall, you're making it harder for the cold to come through. You should pay extra attention to the places where things pass from the outside to the inside. This could include near water pipes, internet cables, or TV cables. Insulating pipes. Another effective way of preventing frozen pipes is by insulating the pipes themselves. This is done by wrapping exposed pipes with heating tape or pipe insulation. Opening cabinets. By doing this, you are allowing hot air from inside to circulate around the pipes, keeping them warmer. So now that we know all about how to prevent frozen pipes, let's learn about what to do if the pipes actually freeze. What to do when your property has frozen pipes. If it's very cold in your area and you begin to notice symptoms of frozen pipes, it may be time to get to work. Here are some instructions as to what you should do to thaw frozen pipes and prevent burst pipes. Keep a faucet open. The first step in fixing a frozen pipe situation is making sure to keep a faucet open. By keeping the faucet open, you're making sure that any water in stream has a way to escape the pipes. Also, you're allowing warm water to continue flowing. This helps expedite the thawing process. If you keep everything closed, there may be a dangerous buildup of stream and water that may burst open the frozen pipe. Apply heat to frozen pipes. Next, and most importantly, you want to apply heat to the frozen portion of the pipe. This can be done in many ways, using a variety of tools. Some of the tools that could be used for this include a hair dryer or an electric heating pad wrapped around the pipe, or a combination of these both. If none of these tools are at your disposal, using towels soaked in hot water may also work. It is also important to note some of the tools that should never be used to fix this problem. This include a space heater, blowtorch, or propane heater. These present a great fire risk that can make the situation much worse. Remember, this is only a temporary fix. Any underlying problems with the property that cause these pipes should be investigated immediately after the pipes have been thawed. You should continue applying heat until you notice that the water is flowing normally again. Once the water is flowing to the faucet that you left open, check all of the other faucets in the home. If another one of them is not producing water, you may have another frozen pipe. If you notice that after applying heat for a while, there is still no water, you may have a burst pipe. In this case, it is time to call a plumber. If all else fails, or if a pipe bursts, you may have to call a professional to solve the problem. Sometimes finding the burst pipe is easy because there is water shooting out of somewhere on the property. When this is the case, it is important that you dry out the surrounding area and remove as much water as possible. If there is severe water damage, you may have to call your insurance along with the plumber. In conclusion, frozen pipes can be a serious problem for homeowners, but with the right knowledge and preventative measures, it can be avoided. Remember to insulate your pipes, leave cabinets open, and seal cracks. If you do find yourself with a frozen pipe, it is important to act quickly and safely to thaw it out. By following these steps that I mentioned in this video, you can prevent damage to your plumbing system and keep your home running smoothly. Thank you for watching. I hope this information was helpful. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like these. Stay warm!